Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be discussing green makeup in the upcoming Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. So stay tuned and find out what this video encompasses. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is the first time I'm sitting down post-operation to actually film a video. I'm actually kind of very sore today, and today is 1 week post-op. So I didn't even do any makeup today. I'm not feeling very well. But I did want to sit down and talk about the upcoming Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month and green makeup looks. So we're going to go through my collection of green makeup and see what kind of things you will have to look forward to with Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month right around the corner. So Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month is coming up, and it is very important to me because my daughter had cerebral palsy and she passed away 5 years ago. But I still carry on the tradition of supporting cerebral palsy awareness for the funding to help with anything that people that suffer from cerebral palsy may need. Medical research, equipment needed, surgeries, anything, because it's a varied range with cerebral palsy. You have high functioning people with cerebral palsy that you may not even know they have cerebral palsy, but they do, to the very debilitating range, which my daughter was in which they can't do anything for themselves and they're totally dependent on somebody else to do things for them. So we're going to get into looks for, well, makeup that will turn into looks for cerebral palsy. So I'm going to start off with eyeshadow, which I have a great abundance of. So I'm going to start off with solo palettes. I'm going to try to move those out of my way as I go. So solo palettes of green eyeshadow. Of course, you have the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions, which is this fabulous green eyeshadow palette. This will be featured in a few of the green makeup looks. We have two from ColourPop. This one was featured a lot last year. This is the Just My Luck. It's the darker green one, which looks like this. And then you have the Meant to Be, which just came out this year. Ow. Which is the more pastel greens. So I'm going to put those up side by side. These may be featured independently of each other, or they may be featured together in looks, so that'll be something to look forward to coming up. I also have this nice little trio from Wet n Wild. This one is always paired with something else because it's a shimmer set, but this came from the, what was this, the crystal collection that they put out. I can't remember what the name of it was, but this is the Jade one that came out. Has a darker one, a medium one, and a very pale green. It is very nice for accenting other green eyeshadows. And then let's look at a couple of singles, which are going to go in this top drawer as well. So I have a Nomad green eyeshadow, which makes a lovely inner corner highlight, which is a very pale green. It makes a beautiful inner corner highlight. And then I have 4 ColourPop Super Shocks. This is special delivery. I got this with the Just My Luck. That is that color. It's got a very nice green shimmer to it. And then we have Cusp, which also came with the Just My Luck, which is a very emeraldy green shimmer as well. And then I have 2 that came with the Meant to Be. This is Flux, which is a matte pastel minty green, and then Meant for You, which is a shimmer, which is also very pretty. Not doing any swatches, because if I were doing swatches of all my green eyeshadow, one, I don't have enough skin, and two, we would be here forever, because most of my green makeup is palettes. Now we're going to go to the Urban Decay Born to Run. This has some green in it that is very beautiful, which is down here in the corner. You have Wanderlust and Big Sky. Has these nice greens right here. They're shimmer shades, so they will be, and I just stuck my finger in it. They will be more accent oriented, but they are still beautiful. And then I have these two smaller ones. You have this Ruby May hashtag Brights, which has that beautiful neon green right there, which is hashtag Goals. And then I have this Violet Voss Essentials, which has the emeralds. That's a shimmer green. Shimmeral. Oh, the English. The English is not working with me. Next up, I have my Jeffree Star Alien palette. I love this palette so much, and it has some gorgeous greens in here. I did a beautiful green look with this palette. You have Abduction, Flying Saucer, and this beautiful shimmer shade up here, which is Alien. Probe has a nice green shift to it as well. So this palette does some really beautiful green looks as well. You could do a bold green, you could do a kind of grungy green, and the golds in the palette also show off the green shades as well. The original Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm not even going to buy the new one. I'm not a Morphe fan. This is the only Morphe palette that I own. But has this great section right down here. These three greens, which are Pool Party, Jada, and Diva, make a really great, is that a green? Or is that a black? No, that's a dark green. And Enchanted. I just keep sticking my fingers in eyeshadow. This is what happens when you don't play with your eyeshadow. Well, you don't play with your makeup for like a week and you're in severe pain, is you just don't know how to handle things. But these four right here make a very great green look as well. So there will be one day that will just be a Jaclyn Hill palette day. Now, moving on from that one, this very tiny Storybook Cosmetics. I love Storybook Cosmetics eyeshadows, but this came in a BoxyCharm. This makes a very beautiful green eyeshadow look as well, with this yellow, gold, and green and emerald eyeshadow down here. Makes a very pretty look. So that will be an eyeshadow look as well. And then now we're going to move on. Urban Decay Elements palette has some beautiful green shimmers in it. We have Earthbound and Secret Keeper. And then if you match those with this Fool's Gold shade, they have a very beautiful look right there. Those go very well with some other colors that you may have in your collection. Alamar Cosmetics, this is the Reina del Caribe Volume 1 palette. I got this in a BoxyCharm as well. This beautiful shade right here is a wonderful green shimmer. I love to use that one. The ColourPop Disney Villains Misunderstood palette has this beautiful Facile green shimmer shade down here, and this goldy green Diablo shade right here are also very beautiful as well. Now moving into smaller palettes right here, I have these two e.l.f. Palettes right here. They're mostly shimmers. This is the 90s Mood and the 70s Feels. They have these unique little green shimmer shades in here that are also very great for just a pop of green, like if I'm doing like a brown eyeshadow shade, but I still want to represent that green eyeshadow shade for my cerebral palsy awareness. I can reach in here and do a pop of green that will fit very well. Rimmel London, this is the Magnifies Rainbow Edition, has these two very vibrant greens with that yellow right there. Is a very pretty combination. And these actually for drugstore eyeshadow shades blend out beautifully. Kat Von D's Fetish eyeshadow palette has this beautiful La Petite Mort right here. It's just emerald green. It's beautiful. And then it has this Shimabare green shimmer right there. It is beautiful and creates a beautiful green eyeshadow shade look. Getting into some of my newer palettes, you have the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette. Of course, you have the Illuminati dark shimmer right here, this mint green, what's the tea, and then this beautiful light green shimmer of Conspiracy right here that are beautiful shades that I can't wait to use this year for Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. The Lime Crime Venus 2 palette has a very soft green look to it. You have the Obscure Sage and Ivy shades and Locust shades, which are beautiful. You could pair those with the browns in the palette and make a very beautiful wearable green eyeshadow look as well. A lot of people get scared when it comes to green makeup. Don't be. You can make some very wearable looks. And I've proven that in a couple of videos. And I plan to do that again this year. Now on to even some newer palettes. Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions palette. I'm so excited for this one this year. Of course, mostly green. Again, mostly shimmer too, but also mostly green. Can't wait to use that in a look. And then we have the Vita and the Morte palettes. This one has those bright, vibrant shades down here. And then, of course, we have the Morte palette, which has the darker, grungier greens down here. Can't wait for those to make a nice, beautiful green look. Now then, that is all of the eyeshadow looks. Like I said, there were a ton. Now I want to move on to highlighters. And yes, I said highlighters. Green highlighter. I have a softer green highlighter and a darker green highlighter. And green highlighters are nothing to be scared of. They are beautiful and they are not anything to freak out about. So I have in the Jeffree Star Platinum Ice Skin Frost highlighting palette, you have this nice soft green Alien Ice palette Alien Ice highlighter right here. It's a very soft green highlighter. It's beautiful and it is a green highlighter. It doesn't show up starkly green. It is beautiful, very wearable, and so that will be featured in this year's green looks for Cerebral Palsy Awareness. Last year I wore this one a lot and a lot of people were a little freaked out by it, but this is Jeffree Star's Mint Condition, and of course that is a green highlighter. but it doesn't come off starkly green on the face. Now, I will go ahead and say this, if you do work with, like, if you work in a place that has like overhead lighting with like the fluorescent lighting, you might go with something down the center of your face and wear this on your cheeks. That's what I had to do, but it doesn't come off starkly green. It comes off quite beautiful, and it's very wearable. Moving on from there, of course, I have green eyeliners. I have these two right here, which are 24/7 Glide On Eyeline Pencils from Urban Decay. I have Mildew and Freak. One's a darker, one is a lighter. Both of these are kind of, what's the word? More glittery formulas. This one is Emerald by Bodyography. It's more of a dark emerald color. And then, of course, from ColourPop, I have Teaspoon, which is that color right there. I also have green mascara. I have, my favorite formula is Wet n Wild for colored mascara. And this is in the shade Seafoam Green. It's kind of that color right there that's on the band. And then I have the ColourPop Volumizing Mascara. This is in Kiss Me Teal, which is that color right there. And then to finish off a look, you have to have green lipstick. And I have 4 different kinds. So let's start off with the bullet lipsticks that I don't tend to wear very often. These are both from Sephora. So this one is Cash Money, and it's a dark green lipstick. And then this one is called Ouch, which is a light metallic. I don't really wear a lot of bullet lipsticks because, like, I like to drink and vape and stuff like that. Then I have one from Wet n Wild. This is called Emerald Envy, which is that nice dark color right there. And then, of course, I have Jeffree Star, and this is Venus Flytrap, which is that nice, well, neon green. So that goes through all of my green makeup for Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month, and that will start on March 1st. I will do a different green makeup look for every day in March. Sorry guys, I'm having some sharp pains, but that's going to be every day in March. I'm going to do a different makeup look. So it may not always be green eyes. It may not always be green this, that, or the other. But I will make a point and point out in the description box, if my video is not specified for makeup, I will put in the description box what makeup on my face was in honor of Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month, and I will be doing a video about cerebral palsy, why it's important to support. I will have in the description box for the entire month of March links to cerebral palsy charities and things of that nature, so you guys can support cerebral palsy awareness charities and things of that nature. It is a cause that is dear to my heart, like I said. But with all of that said, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video and probably go lay down for a little bit, but I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.